I remember when I first joined the dance company, Paul just mentioned to me a couple of things in the theater. He said I was warming up near a boom where the lights are hung, and they're also focused. The lighting director focuses them for the show, and I was warming up because there were no bars. I was warming up on the boom, and he just passed by and he said, Parisa, these lights have already been focused, and if you put your weight on the boom, it might move one of the lights. And then he's also said, and always be nice to the crew in the theater. Fast forward, I'm in a theater in St. Louis, Missouri, the Fox Theater, gorgeous theater. I ended up taking a tour of the house because it was so beautiful. It was originally a cinema house.
Wow.
Anyways,
I've been there. It's amazing.
Yeah, and I always say thank you to the crew before I leave because Paul just stuck with me, what he said. And I remember saying thank you to this one member and this one stagehand, and he said, hold on one second. He left and he came back and he gave me a little Christmas ornament. It was just before Christmas. A Christmas ornament of the Fox Theater. Oh. And he said the only two people that have ever said thank you to him were Robin Williams and Reba McEntire.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, well, I don't mind being in their company. And I really think what Paul is, what he taught me, what I've taken away from that is, I think that we're not just dancers. I think we have to be capable of doing everything, and when you know how, like in Taylor too, sometimes you have to steam your own costumes, sew your own stuff up. In order to make this happen, you can't just be the performer. You have to know how to do everything, and when you know those things, I think you can appreciate the people that fill those roles.
Francisco, tell me about a remarkable moment in the past few years. You've been working with the company 3 or 4 years?
4 years.
Wow.
Yeah, going into my 5th year.
Oh,
I was with Taylor for 2 years. But
so 7 total?
6 total combined. So
oh my goodness.
For the foundation. I don't really have a moment. I just have like the experience and knowing how loyal Paul is to all of us and how much he respects us goes a long way with me. Because I think there's a lot of, I just hear stories of a lot of choreographers and dance makers out there who are very cruel and disrespectful to their dancers. And I think everybody deserves the same amount of respect. We're all humans. We're all on this earth. And it's almost like he and I have the same sort of understanding that we're all humans. We're all here. We all make mistakes. We're all imperfect. But when we come together, can we work together and can we make something, and that's sort of like my moment. It's just everything all encompassing. I know it's not something specific, but
everybody, thank you so much for watching this special episode of The John Burns Show, where I feature dancers from the Paul Taylor Dance Company. These guys are about to go on the road to Istanbul and Israel, Middle East, Italy, all these fun places. I wish I can go with you in your suitcase. But I'll be having to stay here and report what's coming up next in August. You guys will be performing August 5th in Lincoln Center.
Dan Rush Park Band Show.
Okay.
August 5th.
And that's free, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
outdoors.
if you've never, been to a modern dance concert, this is a great place to start, and you can check it out, sample it for free, and then of course next spring you have to go see them at City Center. They perform all the legendary dances, and if you have any other questions about their touring schedule, you can go to www.ptdc.org, and I'll give you more information after the show. But for now, Parisa and Francisco, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks, John.
You're great.
You're so talented
Thanks,
and
John.
young and beautiful.
Good seeing you.
And we'll see you next week on The John Burns Show.